first day of spring break, but it's mostly for my nephew and not so much for my husband because he is a teacher, sort of. I figured I'd film a day in my life on a spring break week. So here we are. No, nothing out of the ordinary. Just today's the Monday. I got these immunity defense shots from Costco. Turmeric and probiotics. Okay, I have a feeling this is gonna taste like crap. I'm just trying something, you know what I mean? I also picked up some women's supplements. I know my sister takes these, so I thought maybe I'd give it a try. I don't know, something, you know? I've been wanting to use like supplements or vitamins or something like that, but I just haven't been able to pick up the ones that I really want. So I'm just trying this. These kind of got me nervous. I guess we'll really tell when we smell it, right? This is what it looks like, a little tiny shot. Did you just take the whole thing? It doesn't even say. It legit does not say anything else. It's a shot. Okay, let's just do it. I'll shake it. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna be dramatic. Oh, like a little bit of water in here. And chug that. Ooh. Cap it, shake it, and get every little bit out of there. It's gonna be on my mouth for a while. Period. We're just hanging out, watching movies. I'm about to feed baby, so. Come here, baby.
She's making all kind of faces.
You're making all kind of faces?
All kind of faces.
You're making all kind of faces? You're making all kind of faces. Come here, come on. Say hi. Oi, oi, oi. Look how she lights up the sky. You don't look?
Open your eyes now before you get hurt.
Really? Okay. Well, we don't want this either. Maybe. The truth. I love this little sweater from H&M. What does it say? Snoopy? Smile? All smiles. Love it. Is it nap time almost? Yeah? So this is week 2 of gentle sleep. I want to use another word for training because I don't like the word training. It's such like a clinical word type of thing. It sounds harsh. I'm just encouraging her to sleep independently. Sleep independence. And she's doing really well. So last week was basically her just knowing that it's time. You learn how to sleep on your own. So I don't have to be there to hold you and soothe you to sleep. And she did it really well last week, and I think it has a lot to do with her also overcoming a lot of pain from teething. She has almost 8 teeth already, and she's 8 months. They're coming in very fast, and they're coming in like multiples, you know. She has like 2 coming down one time, and then another 2 behind the front 2 are coming down at the same time, and then she has the bottom 2 as well. So I know it's probably painful. By the second week, I'm trying to move a bit further back. So last week I would sit next to her and just have my hand on her, and she would put herself to sleep. Now I'm moving a bit further away from her, but still so she can see, you know, and hear. I'm learning a lot of this from one individual, and her I can't even remember what her first name is, but her YouTube channel, her family's name is the Hopper Family on YouTube. I love her approach on everything, Montessori, you know, everything. I just love her approach on, you know, raising children, gentle discipline, sleep discipline, and all that kind of stuff. So today, well, the past 48 hours was very different because she took a very long nap yesterday evening. Now I usually like to get her down for her nap from 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock for her first one, and then her second one at like 2, or from 10 to 11, and then from 2 to 3. But it varies, you know, sometimes she'll sleep 2 hours, 3 hours, which is okay, you know, I'll just let her sleep. I'm not gonna interrupt her. I know some parents actually wake them up, more so when they sleep past 4 o'clock, because I know that's like the time that you usually want babies up, because then they will finally go down for the night after their dinner, after their bathe and all that kind of stuff. But this particular evening, last night, was very different. She ended up going down for her nap at like 5 o'clock. Her bedtime is usually 7 o'clock, 7:30, and that is when she woke up from her nap. It was just very hard. Like, my husband and I were going through stuff and are going through it still. And then my family was over, so, you know, when family comes over, it kind of throws off some things because they want to spend time with her, you know. But I also want to respect her sleep, and I know that there's so much brain development going on while they sleep. Sleep is so important for their brain development, so it kind of throws everything up in the air when, you know, family comes over, or company comes by, or somebody's knocking obnoxiously loud on the door. It throws stuff off, so I kind of have to reset everything again today, and that's why when she napped from like 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday evening and got up at 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night, I didn't know what to do. She hadn't bathed. She ate her dinner, I guess. My sister fed her at like 4 o'clock, so I guess that was her dinner. She woke up at 7:30. I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, do I let her stay up? You know, is she gonna be energetic because she got like 4 hours, 3-4 hours of sleep? Do I bathe her because she hadn't bathed? When she did get up, she still looked pretty exhausted and pretty tired. So I thought, you know what, I'll leave her the way she is. I won't bathe her. I'll bathe her tomorrow morning. I'll just give her a bottle and then see if she goes back to sleep. She ended up going back to sleep, but she was still like tossing and turning, and she got up once or twice in the night. I should have saw that coming because she hadn't been up for any long period of time since 5 o'clock in the evening the day before. And then she woke up, I think, once or twice. She fed once. The first time she woke up, she just was wanting to cuddle and she was hot. You know, maybe I should have not let her sleep with the sleep sack, but I don't know, because she does get cold, but I know that she's very hot. I don't know what to do, like, and it's cold sweat, you know. That's the only thing that she sleeps with is a sleep sack. So I figured, you know, at least keep that on her, but maybe I should just like leave her with no clothes on, just let her sleep in a diaper and a sleep sack. Because other than that, when she moves around in the morning, or I feel her, she has like she's cold sweat. The first time she woke up, the first time or the second time she woke up, and she just wanted to be held, and she wanted her passy, and then she went back to sleep. The next time she woke up, she wanted a bottle, and I think she fed 4 or 5 ounces. You know, the same as she sleep. She's asleep. She's kind of moving a little bit, but she's asleep. Let's go outside. So continuing on, last night was just crazy. I didn't know what to do after she got up at 7 o'clock, 7:30, because that's when she usually goes down for the night. I gave her a bottle and she ended up going back to sleep. She got up once or twice, and then when Kane got up to go to work in the morning, which is at around 6 o'clock, she was up. Now I'm exhausted because I was already up from the night before. My husband and I were talking, and she had gotten up once or twice, and for some reason, I don't know, I just kept like, even when I was trying to fall asleep and I was about to fall asleep, I would just open my eyes to look at her and check on her and then go back to sleep. I don't know what that was about. I was just really missing her last night because my husband and I were going through it, and I don't know, I was just hoping she would get up so I could have a reason to hold her. I don't know what it was. But she ended up getting up at 6 in the morning. Now she usually gets up at 7:30, 8 o'clock. And this is throwing me all off, right? Which is okay. I would rather her get up earlier than later for her sake, because I can put her back on her sleep schedule. But for my sake, I'm tired. Oh man, I was like, okay, well, I guess I had no choice but to get up. And I usually already like to get up when Kana gets up for work himself and when he has to leave, so that I get my day started. But it was just a really long 24 hours before that, and I just wanted some time to sleep in a little bit, but baby said no. We got up and we started the day, and I gave her a bath, but she was still cranky and she wasn't taking a bottle, so she wasn't wanting to drink. After I gave her a bath, and then I took a shower myself, we went downstairs and I gave her something to eat, but she only took like a couple bites of that and she was just not having it. So I already knew that she was very exhausted, but I was just trying to stretch out her wake time in time for her nap time, which is now at 10 o'clock. So I'm hoping she is out, and she will be out for the next 2 hours, maybe hour and a half. If she sleeps for 2 hours, great, but I would just prefer that she gets at least an hour uninterrupted, not woken up. I have a feeling she might, because she hasn't drank anything. I want to say 5 or 6 hours. 4 or 5 hours. I don't know if she's weaning off of it. I'm not trying to wean her off of milk at all. I guess she's doing it herself. Like, she'll go a long period of time without having a bottle. So, you know, I guess that's a good thing. You know, it was, yeah, these past 24 hours was tough for my husband and I think it just kind of radiated off to her, and she just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you basically, I mean, it's like reaping and sowing, you know, whatever you sow, you will reap. And in this case, it was emotions, it was frustration, it was everything. Our babies are so akamai, they are so smart. We think that they're too young to understand something is the stupidest, most ignorant mindset that we can have as parents. For me anyway, in my own opinion, you know, no judgment here. Because they're not, you know, and the biggest thing about it is, why are we thinking that they're too young or it's too early for them to learn or to know? And one of the topics that I know I'm going to talk to Havala about very early on is sex. Body parts and naming it like it is, not giving them any nicknames. So I'm hoping, you know, I'll keep in touch and keep in tune with her, you know, her growth and her ability to comprehend, but I already know that she's going to comprehend things very well. I'm looking at doing it maybe like around 5 or 6 years old. The earlier that I can, the better. But I also want to be sensitive to her growth and, you know, to see where she's at. But that's just my choice, because I don't need my daughter learning about any of these other things from anybody else, let alone a screen, let alone a friend, let alone a teacher or a schoolmate, or, you know, somebody's trying to rub up on her and she doesn't know what the heck to do. I'm not going to leave any room for any of that. I hope and believe to not leave any room for anything hidden that if I have the ability to bring light to. I'm able to do that I know in return when she's a teenager and when she's older, then there won't be room. There won't be any insecurities for her to keep anything from me that she might or may not feel uncomfortable about. You know, I want to leave room for her to be able to feel safe at home, feel safe with me and dad, you know, feel safe right here where she should be able to feel the most safe, at home. All of this came from bed discipline, sleep discipline. That's pretty much just where my mind is as far as hoping to raise her, how I hope to raise her, how I hope to, you know, train her. One of the books that I've read, someone can be taught something and go somewhere else and be taught something different. But if you train them, then you will keep that forever. It's just like an assurance and understanding that, no, this is it. Like, I know this as a matter of fact. And that's what I hope to share with Havala as she grows. So, but I know that it's a high price to pay. A lot of discipline on my part, a lot of sacrifice on my part. It's something I'm willing to pay. It's a price I'm willing to pay. Let's get downstairs. My nephew is over. That went really deep. I'm not gonna apologize because I've been wanting to share that for a while. So now it's done. Just as I predicted, she got up and fed. So fed her and she didn't burp, so she might get up for a second or jerk around to burp, but she's asleep. I ended up fixing the baby monitor. It's ready to connect. It's the blue app here with a teddy bear. And oh, it's already connected. So she's connected to the baby unit, and then I press the parent unit, connects over Bluetooth, and voila. There it is. So she's right there. I'm hungry. I picked up so many snacks from Costco. I want to show you guys this other one. It's like a birthday cake, but keto friendly. So good. Hold on. It's the Heavenly Hunks Ridiculously Amazing Organic Birthday Cake Gluten-Free Cookies. Check it out. Anything birthday cake, marshmallow, nuts. Pick this up too. Matcha. Lindor chocolates matcha. Limited edition. Oh, God. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. We're everywhere this morning. What a lovely Tuesday it is. It's beautiful. Hello, hello. Connie just left for work a little bit ago. We're doing our daily SPF application. Baby is asleep. Thank God still. I mean, I'll give her another half an hour if she stays out for another hour till 8 o'clock. It's 6:55. That would be great. But I'm hoping that her sleep schedule isn't thrown off too much because she did go to sleep later last night. So maybe her going to sleep later kind of jump started and restarted her sleep schedule. I'm talking like her sleep schedule is a big, it's not, but I know how much sleep is important for them and I know how much she likes to sleep. She loves to sleep. She fights it sometimes, but I know it's in part because of her teething. And another thing with the teething, I don't know if that comes in waves. I don't know if it happens every day or if it only really happens when they're drooling excessively, or if, you know, there's still a little bit of pain whether or not they're drooling, or not. I want her to be comfortable and I want her to be well rested. I ideally would like that for myself, but you know, we can all dream, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish this up here, head downstairs, turn the coffee pot on, see how far I can get with that before she wakes up. I'm gonna go check on her right now. Guess who's up? It's my best friend, and we're babies and our money. Oh my gosh. What's up, girl? Tell me, what's up? What happened? What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking? Gotta get your diaper. Cute little girl. Oh, don't go for the phone. Come for me. No. Don't you dare. What? You wanna look at yourself? Sorry. I honestly, hello. Turmeric shots. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get the water ready. I'm just gonna power through it. I'm not gonna make a base. I'm just gonna be, take it and then, okay. I lost. Done. So welcome to Tuesday. I don't know if I said that already. It's after 11:15 and baby's been sleeping for a nap, hallelujah, since about 10 o'clock. And we're just hanging out. And now I'm gonna get to it and start editing footage from yesterday. And that's it. I like to get a bottle ready to go for her. Do all this stuff when she wakes up. This is just ready to, I won't put water in here. It's just ready to go. You can just cap it on and be done. Lunchtime, leftover chicken, broccoli, and some little pieces of salmon. Baby's bottle ready to go. She should be up pretty soon, and I'm still here editing. Y'all, I'm stressing over here. It's like after 5. I guess that was my mistake because her first nap was like 3 hours long. I found this sleep chart from the Kapua family, who I've talked about in yesterday's video portion. The sleep chart that she follows says that their wake time is between 2.5 to 3 hours and their sleep time is supposed to be like at least an hour long. She woke up from her nap at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, we could normally squeeze in another nap between, I don't know, I was thinking 4 at least. but that's when I usually like her to get up from her nap. But since she took such a long first nap, it kind of doesn't, it makes sense to keep her on the schedule that I want to keep her on, or I'm trying to keep her on, to have her nap any earlier than that. If the wake window is supposed to be between 2.5 to 3 hours, having her go down at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock when she just got up at 1 o'clock just doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Because if she got up at 1 and she was to stay awake for 2.5 to 3.5 hours, that's like 4:30. Well, it's after 5:15, and she is clearly still not sleeping. So I don't know what to do. Connie just got home and he's making dinner. So I'm thinking, okay. And then we have Bible study at 7 o'clock. But we have to leave at like 6:30 to get there on time. I just want my baby to rest. I want her brain to develop well and sleep, because I know she's tired. She is exhausted. I know that there's this sleep progression that's happening, or regression as a lot of people like to call it. I don't like the word regression. My baby is not regressing. She's not. She's growing. They're growing. I just want her to get the appropriate amount of sleep, but she's refusing to. So I don't know what to do at this point, whether to bathe her right now or to feed her dinner, as she doesn't want to bottle. Kind of don't want to bathe her. Bath time is like the seal deal, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you are winding down, we're quiet, we're fed, we're ready to go to bed. That's why I'm trying to, like, maybe I should hold off on the bath right now, just so I can figure out what I want to do, because we have to leave in less than an hour. And excuse me, this is where I'm at right now. I did not see this coming. I really should have woke her up at 12. And that's hard, because you know, you see them sleeping so peacefully and in a deep sleep, and it's kind of doesn't make sense to wake them up. And because, you know, sleep is such a big part of their brain development, so why would you want to wake them up? But then it throws everything off schedule like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do. Tomorrow is another day. And we will try this again. You know, if the nap goes on for longer than 2 hours, I will try to see what it's like waking her up and seeing if she'd get up, if she'd be, you know, awake and alert enough to be like, oh, okay, let me just get out of this 2 hour nap that I was so peacefully in a second ago and be awake. So, but I'm exhausted. Like, I've been up here in our room since 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 5:15, and I just, oh my god, this is turning out to be like a sleep log of my kid. But this is probably my biggest struggle right now, because I just wanted to sleep. Yeah, look at yourself. Yeah, aloha kakahiaka. Ah, false alarm. Just poops. Good morning. It is Wednesday, Po'akolu.
And it's my sister's birthday.
On St. Patty's Day. More of the same thing. This is day 3 of spring break, huh?
Did you change her?
I didn't have to, so she's good.
And I need more than ever.
Oh, yeah.
And I need you more than ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where am I?
Move upon from your start area.
Oh, only then you can use that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3.
Oh, yes.
Practicing some different brow shapes. So that's why I have just my brows done. But it's time for our communication. Honestly, I don't know if they're doing anything, but I do feel a little, I don't know. Oh my god. Happy Wednesday. Oh, baby's time for a nap. We're trying a different sleep schedule now. So instead of it being 10:30, it's gonna be 9:30. I think I'm gonna want to start getting her up at like 6:45, 6:30, which she did today. Which is funny because she actually slept later last night. She went down at like 9 o'clock. She got up earlier. So let's take our shot. Let's get our water ready. Today is my niece's birthday, so I'm going crazy on my IG stories, posting some memory lane photos. She's a St. Patty's baby. Okay. Cheers.
No, I still could to do.
Oh, yes, one.
Still. Wow. Okay. Oh gosh, where the heck is the cover? There. Sugaroo. Live probiotics to help support immune health. 5,000 milligrams of turmeric and 200 milligrams of echinacea. Keep refrigerated as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle, which clearly recyclable. I want to eat now. Hello. We had Bible study last night, so once we did that and we came home, we were knocked out. And I was already exhausted from the last check-in I had, which was putting baby down to sleep. Exhausted. She went to sleep and she slept through all the way till 2 o'clock, 2:30, which was her normal wake-up time, and then got up at 6:30, 6:15. I think she's gonna be able to sleep through the night after this 8th month sleep progression. I'm not calling it a regression, because she was sleeping through the night like 5, 6, 7 months. Or 6, 7 months. So we'll see. Look who is up from her 2-hour nap. Her 2-hour nap. Her 2-hour nap. Oh man, this thing is flimsy. Don't trust it. I'm gonna do a review on some first year baby investments. Just like a few items that we invested in for her first year. How well they've worked for us, how not so well maybe they haven't worked for us. So that'll be in maybe the next video after this, depending. I don't know if the video is going to be long, but it will be thorough. I'm already taking notes. I have about 9 or 10 items, and I have like a breakdown, like pros and cons for each item, price points, how we got the money to pay for it, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, like the nitty gritty, you know, all the juicy things that a lot of YouTubers don't share. And we are working off of one income, so it's not as easy, but it's all just pretty much crazy giving, being obedient, being faithful in the tithe, saving too, a little bit here and there, but mostly just crazy giving and God, faithful God. Good evening. It is Thursday and I didn't take my shot, my turmeric shot. She agrees. Yeah, today was pretty much more of the same. Now it's evening time and we're gonna cook dinner. We have meatballs for dinner tonight. Chicken, meatballs, teriyaki, and pineapple. Pork free. Can't be that complicated to prepare. They come in 2 packs like this, so I think I'm just gonna make one. Miss Fang enjoying her little piece of tomato. You love it? You love it. And then I'm also gonna make mixed vegetables. Just pop it in the microwave. Voila. Could not get any easier than this. Madame is dissecting the tomato. Yeah, I wish I got more footage of us celebrating Moani's birthday last night, but we kind of got a late start with everything because I was upstairs with baby, and we didn't sing happy birthday or get into the desserts or anything until like 10 o'clock, so it was really late. And then we ended up renting Raya and the Last Dragon, and it's really cute. But we watched that after we sang happy birthday and had dessert, and it didn't finish till about 12 o'clock. So it was a really late night, really fun. So she's a little burnt, but that's exactly how we like them, right? And I put the veggies in for another 5 minutes because they were still kind of frozen. Yes, I'm showing off my nails. Still thriving. Hello. I don't know if watching iMovie right now is the smartest thing for me to do, but here we are. Alright, dinner is done and we've officially made doodles. That's what we wait for. We wait for the doodles. All right, Grams. I'll be back. I'm gonna give her a bath.
Oh,
Okay. Ho'a ike ia kukui. Ho'opio. What? I'm gonna try and take a bath with her. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be at that. That way I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and have a bath myself. Okay. Oh, jeez. Aloha, kuika po'e. Yeah, there you go. Aloha, kuika po'e. Pomali. Apopono. Hui ho. So long distance